Racing to the 2020 Belmont Stakes, and let's take an update for Friday, May 29th. And the biggest news coming out yesterday was Nadal, who was one of the top three favorites for the Belmont Stakes. He has been retired after a workout and fractured a bone, and looks like they are just going to retire him rather than try to bring him back to the races. So it dramatically shapes up the Belmont Stakes a little bit differently. I think a few horses that were maybe on the fence that were going to be, 20, 30 to 1, that'll now be 10 to 12 to 1, will probably consider running in the big Sandy race coming up on June 20th. You still got Tiz the Law training forwardly, and then you got Charlatan now, who is possibly going to the Woody Stevens we reported yesterday. Looks like he, could kind of wait it out now and see if he goes to the Belmont. It's also interesting to see what Maxfield decides. I still think they're going to lean towards trying to go for the Kentucky Derby and kind of just go to hit that bluegrass and then the Kentucky Derby, however they want to do it, possibly the Travers. It's going to be hard to try to run in the Belmont and then come back, try to maybe run in that Travers. I could definitely see a horse like Maxfield trying to go bluegrass, then Travers, then Kentucky Derby, and then see where it shakes out that way. It does move up a horse like maybe Dr. Post, who showed some talent in his most recent race at Gulfstream. I think you might see Modernas take another second look at the Belmont Stakes, and then Chivalry probably most likely also going to enter that Belmont Stakes, and then even New York Central comes back into play, so that could be that 10th, 11th, 12th horse, depending on who else decides to go. So some interesting news. As far as Nadal, 1,356 pounds in his most recent race. That's a lot of weight. That's a lot of weight for a thoroughbred, so that may have contributed to some of the weighing that much and training that hard, that consistently. He bounced out of his Arkansas Derby win with one workout and then was injured yesterday in that second post-Arkansas Derby workout. So he retires 4 for 4, did all of his action as a 3-year-old, a lot of it condensed into a small time frame as well. He came back quickly on that turnaround after the maiden race, and then he shipped twice. So, he accomplished a lot in a short time, but did it contribute to, along with the high impact workouts at that weight, contributing to the career-ending injury. Moves up Bob Baffert. Now you've got the Santa Anita Derby as the next major prep. We still got Authentic and Honor AP, Shoot or Shoot as the big three going into that race. Possibly Tiz the Magician and a few others. Going to definitely be a 5 or 6 horse field though for the Santa Anita Derby. That's a look at your Belmont Stakes update. Nadal injured. Don't forget, if you're new, hit that subscribe button as we race you up to the 2020 Belmont Stakes and Kentucky Derby. If you like watching the videos, share them with your other horse racing friends, and remember, ring that bell for notifications so that way you'll know when every new video is up. That's a look at the 2020 Belmont Stakes.